My dear students of Standard 8, welcome to our today's class. Beforehand, I had discussed on juvenile offense. Today, I am going to discuss on drug addiction. Generally, we have to know what is drug. Drug is a chemical. Drug is a chemical which is given to people in order to prevent an illness or disease. Now we will know addiction. Addiction is a disease that affects our brain and behavior. Affects our brain and behavior. We can say addiction is a disease that affects our brain and behavior, and we cannot resist the strong desire to use them no matter how much harm the drugs may cause. That means if one person becomes addicted in drugs, he or she cannot resist their strong desire to use them. So we can define the drug addiction. That is, drug addiction is defined as a chronic, that means continues of a period of time. It's a chronic relapsing disorder which is characterized by compulsive drug seeking, that means uncontrolled, continued use despite harmful consequences, and long-lasting changes in the brain. Now, there are different types of intoxicating items used as drug, such as hemp, fentanyl, heroin, yaba. This yaba is familiar now. We have to go for what are the causes to take the drug. You can follow what are the causes to take the drugs. Frustration due to unemployment, loneliness, death of dear ones, family disturbance, frustration by being deprived of parental affection and attention. And it is very important to know that is the influence of bad culture through TV channel, internet, cinema, etc. We are going to discuss the influence of bad culture. At present, the culture of one country is being easily influenced by the culture of another country through cinema, TV channel, internet, etc. A group of juveniles are being misguided and lost due to the clash of two different cultures. As we know, drug addiction has now become a frightening problem in our social life, and its effect in our socio-religious life is also very serious. So we will discuss about the impacts of juvenile drug addiction. A drug addicted may suffer from physical disorder. That means a drug addicted person can suffer from heart disease, tuberculosis, cancer, asthma, etc. Number 2, mental health becomes very weak. That means their mental health becomes very weak. They will suffer from frustration and inferiority complex. They will create chaos in the family and society. They can create different types of crime in the society also. And finally, family often ruined for arranging money for them. They not only do their own harm, but they cause different types of harm in the society. And the peace and happiness of the whole family is disturbed by this. And there is always quarrel in the family of a drug addicted child. And from the neighbors, their family does not have any respect. Sometimes they also create some incidents like murder, suicide, etc. Drug addiction must be resisted and controlled with a view to saving the persons of the society from the bad sides of the drug. So following measures may be taken for this. Emphasis should be given on moral education. The parents and the elderly person of the family should play an active role to teach their children religious and moral values from the very early age. Next one, anti-drug awareness and social movement must be built through religious education. That means at local level, religious institutions such as the mosque, the temple, and the socio-cultural and sports organization like club, society can play the significant role to resist drug addicted apart from teaching moral values. To make people aware of the bad sides of drug by arranging discussion meeting. Arrangement must be made for healthy recreation. So, the infant juveniles must be attracted to do this, and so that they don't get inclined to drug addiction or other bad habits. The production and the advertisement of smoking and other intoxicating items must be stopped. Rather, publicity through advertisement at both government and non-government initiatives must be made to inform the people about the harmful effects of drug addiction. The marketing of intoxicating items produced and used as medicine should be controlled. If we follow these preventive steps, we can resist and control our infant juveniles from doing different types of offenses. Now we will discuss about the laws of drug addiction control. At present, drug addiction is a dangerously complex problem of Bangladesh. To prevent drug addiction, the government of Bangladesh has signed 3 conventions of the UNO on drug control. So the government of Bangladesh has also signed the Anti-Drug Convention in 1990. And the government of Bangladesh has also enacted the law on use of tobacco products in last 2013. The law has been enacted on tobacco products. Here we can use smoking. That smoking is treated as a penal offense in different types of places. If we see that the people are smoking in library, office, seaports, railway station, that means open places, so it will be a offense. It will be an offense. So no one can smoke in public places. If anyone violates the rules or this law, he or she will be penalized with money up to 300 taka. Up to 300 taka. And if any person commits the offense for the second time, so his penalty will be double. That means it will be 600 taka. So we have to be very much conscious and serious about the drug addiction and juvenile offense. My dear students, be a good human being with your good nature and character. Stay at home. Take care of yourself. Thank you all.